Hello everybody, my name is Mamika. This is my first video on my YouTube account, and basically I will just be explaining my whole experience of growing up as the ugly girl. Because yeah, and after I tell you guys my little story, I'll play you guys a little song so I can just play a song out of this, out of my rage, because I'm actually just really angry right now. But yeah, I'll explain the whole story. Okay, so I think this started when I was in year 4, I think it was. In year 4, I can't even lie, I was like the cutest thing ever. Me in year 4. In year 4, back in the year when I was in year 4, nobody really cared about looks. All people actually cared about back then was who had the latest Juju Siwabo, who had the latest what they called, who had the latest Shopkins, yada yada yada, right? Anyways, it started in year 4, not year 4, in year 5 I mean, because I grew up as a really tall girl. You get what I mean? So I was just casually lanky, really lanky. In year 5, I was at least, let's say 5'6" at least. When I was in year 6. No, I mean year 5. But I used to get picked on for it, picked on and teased on for it, continuously, yada yada. And then I had people say, oh my gosh, eat a burger. I mean, mind you, I was, what, 11? Let's say, no, not even 11, 10 years old. Telling a 10-year-old child to eat a burger. I have fast metabolism, first of all, right? I can't control what I eat. So I'm sorry that you can't accept me for who I am. I'm sorry you have to be so focused on how skinny I am. Because I promise you, you're still over there trying to learn your phonics, first of all, right? Well, I'm over here getting 3 years experience of pen license. But anyways, in year 5ish to year 6, I was if I had to admit, I was really chopped. Really. And I had the worst teeth ever. I still have the same teeth as I did in year 5. That's why I stutter a lot, because my teeth are one's just going forward, yada yada. I hate it. But I used to get bullied because of that. My teeth, my height, my weight, yada yada, my acne. So I have the same acne in the same spot. I've had it since I was in year 4, on my cheek. I've had it since year 4, and it's really annoying and it won't get off. But yeah, and then I used to be jealous of this one girl in my class. Let's call her Marielle, for example. And then Marielle looked like me a little bit, right? We were the same race. Some people got us confused because we're two black girls, yada yada. She was the same height as me, and in year 6, she just stopped growing, and I just kept growing. So I was 5'7" in year 6, let's say. And then we were doing this assembly one time, and I was next to her, and then people oh, I can't see over these two, right? And then this guy was oh, I can see over Marielle, but I can't see over Mount Everest. I'm I used to get picked on for it daily for my height. And then this girl, and then that Marielle girl, instead of getting teased for her height, she would be getting so much boyfriends, so much. Every week with a new side hoe, whatever it's called. She had at least 5 boyfriends in that primary school. I think I was so jealous of her. I was how? And then I was maybe because she's thick or whatever, right? But in reality, it was just because I was just like visually chopped in primary school. Anyways, and I remember this one certain time in primary, like I think was it year 6, right? I was friends with this girl, this really popular girl in my class. Like I was like her best friend, right? She was my best friend at that time. Let's call her Vaseline, because this is my Vaseline over here. So me and Vaseline were like really good friends who would call each other every day, right? And I remember like this was the stupidest thing you could ever argue with someone about in like mankind history. I was like busy like watching my favorite YouTuber, Cub Scouts. Yeah, you know, yada yada, right? And then she texted me and she was like, "Oh, can I call you, right?" Because like she used to call me every day, right? And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, right?" Because I was watching Cub Scouts, right? That's not like really busy, but I was like doing like my braids at the same time, so I couldn't really call her. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm really busy, right? And then she was like, and then she started arguing me, saying like, you always do it, like you always do this, yeah, right? I was like, no, I don't. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have time for you, but I have my own priorities to take care of. And then she started arguing with me, right? And she got her boyfriend involved, and then I started arguing with them, right? And then out the blue, they told me that they were dating, right? Came out this like a secret relationship, right? And they were like, "Oh, if we break up, it's all your fault. I hope you know that, right?" And then, oh my gosh, my door is really annoying me. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, the next day, they like purposely broke up, right? Just like broke up so that I could look bad and everything, right? So the stupidest thing to ever argue someone. Like, what do you mean? I don't want to call you one time, right? You bring a boyfriend saying like, "Oh, if you don't call me, then you'll make me upset, right? And it'll ruin my mental health. And then if you lose my mental health, then my boyfriend won't want to be won't want to be like my boyfriend anymore. He might break up with me, yada, yada, yada." And then after they break up, they tell the whole class, right? And then when I came in late that day, and like the whole class was staring at me. I feel like I to this day I don't know what anyone said about me, but like I was really scared, yada, yada. And then she used to add me to calls, right? And then with her cousin and her boyfriend, I think they were exes at that time, I think so, yada. And she'd be like, "Look how dark she is, yada yada, look how ugly she is." She used to like they used to take photos of me, right, and then edit them like really horribly, just add me to calls and bash me about how ugly I am, add me to group chats to get other boys in my class to say how ugly I am, yada yada. Because I can't lie, I was the ugliest girl in my class because I was just really chopped, like really really chopped. If I ever do a face reveal one day, like maybe this will be after high school, I'll show you a face reveal, then I can show you what I looked like in primary school. Because if I show you guys what I looked like in primary school, then people from my primary school might see this video, or people from my high school might see this video, right? And then connect the dots and find out it's me. So that's why I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. And then yeah, I can't like just like girls used to bully me a lot for my looks. Like I mean every single girl, even my best friends would call me chopped as well. And then in year 7, from the transition to year 6 to year 7, no pun intended by the way, in the year 6 summer holidays, right, I was like using washes yada yada on my face, scraping the hell out of my face to get a slimmer face, yada yada. It kind of worked, I think, but still I was really chopped. I was still like really really like lanky, like scrawny lanky in year 7. And then my uniform was like a bright, not bright, but like it just looked ugly. My year 7 uniform. Like I had this hairstyle in the start of high school, right? And it looked really pretty on me, like really really pretty. If I had to admit, like I'm not even like trying to like over glaze myself, but the thing is about that was the only thing making me look good. Nothing else about me was attractive. It was only that hairstyle. I used to like get called like flat, skinny leg, spider, lanky. Then I got made fun of, but I got my teeth made fun of still. I used to get asked out as a joke. Yeah, it was really bad. I was one of those wannabe chavs in year 7, wannabe black girl chavs in year 7. I was like, that's so embarrassing though, because like, why did I do that? But yeah, I just thought that I was so pretty and everything, right? I really wasn't. Loads of girls surrounding me looking like freaking Adriana Lima, Anoki, you know, just like those supermodels, right? And I'm looking like freaking what? I don't know. I just looked crazy. People would be like to my friends, "Oh, why are you hanging out with Mamika when you're so pretty?" And then she's not. Like, okay, dude. And then the boys I would like would reject me. Yada yada doo doo. That was fine. That was fine. That was fine. That was really fine because we moved past that. In year 8, it was kind of normal for me in year 8. Like, nothing really happened in year 8. It was just like fun and games. I was like because in year 7 I used to wear so much makeup. Like, it was like bad makeup though. My contour used to be like purple. I used to wear purpley brown contour to school in year 7. In year 8 I was just like a skincare free girl, right? But I promise you, every single like summer holiday I ever had was like a glow up holiday for me. I've been trying like scraping fat off my face with a gua sha, doing this skincare, buying that skincare, yada yada. Trying to gain weight. I have really bad fast metabolism, by the way. In year 8, I was like, in year 8 it was just completely normal. I don't remember getting called chopped in year 8 at all, because like I did like look better than how I did in year 5, 6, and 7. No pun intended. But in year 8, I just looked like a natural black girl, right? I was still getting called sweet legs and giraffe for my height and my weight, and still get my teeth made fun of. My teeth actually hurt. Like, I actually hate these teeth so much. Like, even looking at them makes my teeth like hurt. I hate them. There's so much more from my other continuous years, but yeah. I remember last week on my bus, these girls, I was sat in front of my friend, right, and then these girls, yeah, like they were like way below, like they were like, you know, just like beginner high schoolers. I'm not gonna say what year they were in, right? And then they were like making fun of me, right? And then they got this guy to sit next to me, and then they were like, "Oh, let's call a guy. Let's call a guy Body Mist." They were telling Body Mist, "Oh, do you like this girl, right?" And he was like, "Yo, no." And they were like, "Oh, what put you off?" And then he was like, "The teeth and her appearance." My teeth are so ugly. Like, I actually need braces so bad. Like, look at this. Like, I'm not gonna show you guys because I don't want to show my face at all. But if you see my teeth, they're actually really crooked. My teeth, like, not even over exaggerated. I don't mean like, you know, like bunny teeth, but like just like two crooked teeth. Every single tooth on my teeth is crooked, and it's really embarrassing. But yeah, and then they'll like make one, and then they'll like call me chopped, and then sing that because my braids are like extensions, right? Obviously, they're like, "Why can't you brush your braids? Oh my gosh, this girl can never brush your hair." Yeah, right. First of all, you can't brush your braids, right? And then they were just being really horrible. And then when I got off the bus, I was like crying my eyes out. It was so bad. Like, what I just told you guys isn't like the full story of what happened. There's more. Like, they were taking pictures of me, talking shit about me right in front of me, right? The whole group of girls and the boy. Yeah, the girls were just being really horrible. If they see this video, I hope you guys know you guys are just insensitive pieces of shit that think that you're so tough when you're actually not. I don't know who you guys think you are, because I know these will be the type of people thinking that, like, reposting stuff saying that, "Oh my gosh, I hate when people bully other people," right? And then you're going over here and like just taking the mick out of it, like a girl older than you. That day really crushed me. While I was walking home, I was stumbling on the streets, and like so much people asked me if I was okay. I couldn't even walk home that day. I was like stumbling. But yeah, there's more that happens to me. There's more that's happened to me. You know, I've been rejected, I've been called short, my teeth have been called short, I've been made fun of because of my height and weight, yada yada. Even up to now, my makeup has never looked good. But yeah, you know. But now I'll be playing Waiting Room by Phoebe Bridgers because I can. Okay, let's start. Okay, this is my 7th attempt of Waiting Room because it keeps going bad. My voice keeps cracking. The threads keep buzzing. My nails are too long. I'm gonna cut my nails afterwards because my nails keep making the guitar frets buzz. It's really annoying. But oh my gosh. Oops, flashed my face. But you guys can't see it because I've got stick over my face. You can't see my face. If you were a teacher, I would fill your class, take it over and over till you notice me. If you were a waiting room, I would never see a doctor, I would sit there with my first aid kit and bleed. I wanna be the power ballet that lifts you up and holds you down. I wanna be the broken love song that feeds your misery. And I can wish all that I want, but it won't bring us together. Plus I know whatever happens to me, I know it's for the better. My voice sounds so bad. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and prove. And when broken bodies are washed ashore, who am I to ask for more, but you're breathing in my open mouth, you're the gun in my lips that will blow my brains out. I wanna make you drive all night just because I said maybe you should come over. Wanna make you fall in love as hard as my poor parents and teenage daughter. She'll be the best you ever had if you ever. I feel like I'm tone deaf. I genuinely feel like I'm tone deaf. Like, if I'm bad, I'll actually cry. If I get hate comments, I'll actually cry. I know it's for the better. No, 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 it's for the better. hit mute. I feel like I'm gonna get so copyrighted for this. I'm going to get so copyrighted. Anyways, this is my first video of me ranting about my experience, and I'm playing Phoebe Bridges' waiting room after, and then I might do another video if I blow up, which I probably won't because it's my first video first of all, so I can't obviously blow up, but I'll try. But yeah, my next one might be about my Wooler War experiences. Yeah, maybe I'll add a little bit of chaperone to my my list. Maybe will be next, maybe. But yeah, I just want to smash. Wait, like, bro, but it's fine. Anyways, bye guys, bye.